Case of the Mondays, case of the case of the case of the Mondays.
Black and white picture themselves.
You're overweight.
It's very funny. It's very dramatic for a Zoom
Right?
picture.
It's like a real dramatic thing. I'm looking at it. I go, is this in black and white? What's happening right now? Like,
It's my Gmail thing. My Gmail.
no, I figured it's just like a thing that you.
You gotta change that too. No. You gotta change that too, man. What the hell are we talking about here? Come on.
No, dude. Google
Jerking off your Gmail, Abby. Who wants it?
Oh, hey, look at the puppy. I love the puppy. Why do you think I hate animals?
Yo, Case hates animals.
I'm allergic to dogs and cats.
You're not allergic. What a lie.
Yeah, Case hates fucking animals.
Yo, it's so funny. Everyone that has a dog or a cat or wants a dog and cat, when you tell them that you're allergic, are just like, you're not allergic. Come on. It's in your
You're
head.
not.
In your head.
You're allergic to dogs, you liar.
Wait, are we recording this right now? Okay, we are. Good.
I started recording, but obviously.
Good. No, we should. Because you lived with Happy for fucking 8 months, and you were just fucking girls left and right. Didn't hear so much as a sneeze.
Yeah.
I think Happy kept you from getting STDs.
Because Happy didn't go in my room.
STDs.
And you cleaned up after him, and he didn't shed a lot. But if he got older and you didn't clean up after him, the dander makes me fucking crazy allergies all the time. I sneezed. 8 months? You don't think I sneezed?
You never sneezed.
This guy says I don't sneeze in 8 months. Who the fuck pays that close attention to sneezing?
You're crazy.
You
You were sneezeless for 8 months. I couldn't understand it.
I sneezed. I sneezed a good deal. You know what? I sneezed probably above average. Good sneezes, too.
You're a fucking robot, bro. You're like an emotional robot. Okay.
Wow. Stop transferring and projecting your therapy onto me.
Listen, I just had a thought. You know how I know that I feel like I'm done with the pandemic? Is I'm eating pussy again.
Wow. That's a good premise.
Because before, I was literally not, I was still fucking, but I wasn't eating pussy because for some odd reason I was just like, it's too much. But now.
What about that culo? That's when you know you're really not worried about it.
What, ass? Eat ass?
Eating that culo. Yeah.
I'm not really into eating ass, buddy.
You show me an ass, I'll eat it.
Case, you talk a lot about it. I guarantee you've never done it, you fucking virgin.
No, I don't believe
This guy's a loser. He doesn't think I mean. Oh, buddy. Talk to New York State and get back to me. Run a census.
What the fuck did you just say?
I said run a census in New York State. They get back to me.
Does anyone do the census? They keep saying it. They keep throwing it away.
I think it's funny that a lot of neighborhoods just distrust the government too much to fill it out.
I know, and it fucks them over. Maybe
it does, but
I don't know. Anyone that wants me to do something extra, no. You send me $50, I'll do it. I'm not gonna just use a pen. No.
You can do it online, yo. It takes like 5
minutes. It takes no time at all. I'm still not doing it.
Well, dude,
it's so easy, but I still refuse to do it completely. There's no way.
They sent me like a paper. They didn't send y'all paper? They sent you guys emails?
They sent me a paper.
They sent me a paper, but it also had a link on it.
Oh, but then that requires me to open. There's no way.
Oh, that's true. That's a good point. That's a good ass point.
Yeah, man, that's a good point.
Dude, the mail, if it's not a check, I'm not opening it.
I'm gonna be honest. Hey, I'm realizing I've lost thousands of dollars through sheer inaction. Just like I gotta do this thing, but like I gotta transfer the account, and it's just like I gotta make a call, and it's like I'm not doing that. Dude, I had an IRA that I set up in like 2013 for $5,500, and I just never made the call to invest it in anything. Or like I called once, and then they're like, you got to go in, and then I went in, and they're like, you got to call. But instead of like getting to the bottom of it, I just never did anything. That would easily be worth $12,000 right now. That's $7,000 that I just.
Yeah.
What are you gonna?
What happened to it?
But it's not real there. It's at $5,500, but like it didn't accrue any money.
Right, but it's not real money. Like you're talking about like, oh, I'm pissed because I lost fake money. But it's not like it's not like the bank called you and was like, all right, we're gonna take this $5,500.
I ran through my subscriptions list yesterday, and I probably used 3 or 4 of them, and I have, and these are just ones I remembered off rip. Let me count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And at least 3 of them, 4 of them, I never use. Like the bottom 4, I know for a fact I just never use them.
What's the
You're
bottom?
just never gonna stop signing up.
CBS All Access that I got for NFL games, but then I got YouTube TV. So now I just have overlapping TV subscriptions. No, I'm not doing anything about it. I have this email thing that when I was getting death threats from white supremacists, I like tried to mask my email. To ship groceries during the pandemic. I thought it would come in handy. Signed up, never once used it. Every time I tried to log on, they were like, it's unavailable.
Wow.
And then Tidal. I have Tidal.
Who the hell has Tidal?
But it was 6 months for $6, and now I'm on my like 8th month, and I forgot.
What's on Tidal? Nothing. Like Jay-Z songs, and that's it.
No,
Everyone has Amazon Prime too. Amazon Prime Music is free.
Oh, I've never even.
That's hilarious. Nobody knows about it, man. Nobody knows about it. It's free, and it's a completely free music subscription.
Yeah, but you're still listening to fucking Blink 182 or whatever.
Yeah, this guy's listening to fucking Oasis, and he's like, "That's a good streaming
Are you just
site."
naming bands that were from 1997 to 2003?
That's it.
Yeah, that's fucking Amazon Prime.
Fucking bare naked ladies, you idiot.
The specific couple of years you're naming songs from is hilarious. It has like a today's hits on there. You know, they got Dua Lipa. What's her name?
I don't know. Oh,
Have you seen her name? Dua Lipa.
I don't know.
Yeah. No, I have a million things that I have subscriptions for too, and I think I subscribe to like 7 different streaming services, and Amazon Prime particularly, and CBS that you just mentioned, and what's the other one? Yeah, Amazon Prime and like Hulu. They have like the exact same movies. I'm like, I don't know what to do. I got it for Handmaid's Tale, man. And then I remember the documentary I watched about Lou Pearlman. Have you guys seen this?
No.
It's the greatest documentary in the history of documentaries. So great. This guy's first of all, NSYNC and Backstreet Boys, $30,000 a year. Did I say a show? I said a year while they were doing fucking huge venues.
Yeah, that guy's a criminal. He's an absolute criminal. He's a
nobody. And then the guy did a Ponzi scheme.
Hey, so sorry, dude. Repeat that again.
The manager of NSYNC and Backstreet Boys was an absolute criminal. He stole all of his money from his artists. They made nothing off of NSYNC and Backstreet Boys.
But that's the crazy part.
He's like a molester potentially.
Yeah.
Like, this guy was
a
fucking demon.
And this is the crazy part is that's not even. So the molester thing is what I was going to get to. And that's not even like the fact that he stole all this money from these 2 giant bands isn't even the craziest part of the documentary. He Ponzi schemed people because of his name being Lou Pearlman. He started like an airline. It doesn't matter. The guy Ponzi schemed. It was like over $100 million he stole from people. Like it was didn't dwarf what?
Historically great scam artist. Like in terms of just like how good he's a piece of shit through and through, but like how good he was at scamming people out of their money. Like historically great.
That's the way I feel about cult leaders. I'm like, dude, what they did is awful, but it's like if you can band together 100 people and make them do shit, like that's impressive.
I'm telling you, I'm more impressed by this guy because NSYNC, Backstreet Boys, 98 Degrees, like the motherfucker.
And a girl band. Don't forget there was a girl band too. I forget.
Those are like the bands of the 90s. And
I think LMFAO too.
And I think he did New Kids. Like this is the boy band guy. And then fucked all of them.
Yeah.
Monsters. But the eye for talent, the ability to make hits, and then the ability to con everybody. Like this is a talented dude.
Where's that documentary at?
I think it was on Hulu.
Gay.com.
And Amazon. It's on both. It's everywhere. You can't miss it, man. It's on everything.
And Amazon.
The guy did both of these things, right? And he took all that money, right? So that's crazy. Like, and the amount of money he Ponzi schemed doesn't dwarf the boy band money, but it was like that much. It was like, I forget what the exact number, but like over 150 million, like a really high amount of money, like not Madoff numbers. You know what I mean? Like it was up there. Like it's crazy that he did. Like that should have been what he was known for. It was so much money, even though people are just like, whoa, he fucked over Justin Timberlake. Like that's what everyone focuses on. And then the hilarious part to me is, so he was a fucking creep. and he had all these boy bands live in his mansion, and he had the whole place on closed circuit television that went into one room, and the one room was attached to a room in his bedroom that had a lock, like a lock on it that only he could enter. I said, I guess it's fucked up. He like filmed them without them knowing it.
It's horrendous.
Huh?
It's horrendous. Not I guess it's horrendous.
It is horrendous that he did that. But what I thought was funny.
Wait, did you say hilarious or horrendous?
Hilarious.
Oh, I thought you said horrendous.
I
No,
did. It's funnier.
Look, it's really fucked up. They're suing him. Whatever. That's happening. And whatever. He's dead, so they're not getting any money. So it doesn't matter.
He's dead?
This guy died. I don't know where he is, or he's gone, or I don't know. He's out of the picture. Whole time, none of the guys are like, yeah, I don't know. I was like really uncomfortable. I was scared. None of that. They were just like, yeah, Lou's just like a weird guy. And then he tells a story about them. He brings them together, like one of the bands, shows them video of the women, like walking around in their underwear or something like that. And he looks at the guys and he goes, pretty cool, huh? We're all really we're all really like turned on right now. Hot chicks.
Jesus.
He's such a weird dude. I couldn't stop laughing. He's so weird. Like he's like a robot that doesn't know how. Like he's just like he's obviously into the young guys, right? And everyone thinks this. What?
That's a stunning lack of awareness.
It's hilarious. So he's just sitting there going like, I mean, this is, you guys, huh? This is real. Just really great for us straight guys watching these women, huh? Just getting really turned on. And I want to say it was Ashley Parker Angel. I apologize if I'm fucking wrong. I don't give a fuck. I think it was Ashley Parker Angel. It doesn't matter. They're in a hotel, and he goes, hey, I got to talk to you. And he goes, okay. And he tells his manager, because everyone knows Lou's weird. Right. He goes, his manager's like, yeah, go up there. I'll call you in 20 minutes in case it gets weird. Nobody says anything like, you know, he's going to like try something and you have to do anything. Everyone just goes, he's a weird old guy. I don't know. Yeah, just go up there. It's fine. So he goes up there and Lou goes, I got to tell you, Ashley, I got a problem. He said, what's going on, Lou? He's like, I got this offer from this guy. It's a lot of money. But I told him no. I can't do it. I said no. He goes, why, Lou? What do you mean? He's like, it's good. It's great for the band. It'd be huge exposure for the band. But, you know, he asked me, I can't do it. I said no, Ashley. We can't do it. Ashley's like, what do you mean, Lou? What happened? Come on, tell me. And he goes, well, Ashley, you know, he wants you to, you know, give him a blowjob. Ashley's like, what are you talking about, Lou? And the camera pans to him into the chair. He looks directly to the camera and he goes, Lou, what are you talking about? He's like, I have no idea. And Lou goes, look, I know it's horrible. I told him no. Look, but we got to do what's best for the band. I don't know what to do. My hands are tied. I mean, how can we not? It's what's good for the band. Look, I'll let you practice on me to help you through it.
Oh, that's great.
Dude. He goes, Lou, what are you talking about? And then he goes, I just left. I was out of there. But imagine, just goes, I'll let you practice on me, get you through it. Fucking creep.
How did it? Hold on. Was this like a reenactment of that, or did they have cameras in there when he was saying that?
They have a documentary style. There's like a camera, and the guy who was in there, who again, I'm really throwing Ashley Parker Angel into this, but I think it was him, and he goes,
Ashley Parker.
He's talking directly to the camera, telling the story, doing Lou.
Still going?
It's over, but I'm saying.
Man, thank God. I feel molested by that story, to be honest with you.
I came. I'm not gonna lie.
I thought it was amazing.
It's crazy. How old? So
Crazy.
He was 28.
It's crazy.
No, fucking. I'm talking about Lou.
Oh, I don't know, like in his late 40s, early 50s, something like that.
be
He's an
honest.
old guy. He's like 50s, I would say. He was like an older guy.
Oh my God, that's so funny.
Oh, Jesus Christ. So, Case,
Hey, bud.
you got a
How you been,
girlfriend, huh?
man?
Oh, man.
I've been good, bro. I've been good, man. Pandemic's a little weird living by yourself. But yeah, I'm making it through, dude. Life is good. Girls are good. Say this. Let me get in here real quick. Every dude don't need no practice blowjob. We all know how to give blowjobs. Let me say that real off top. Off top. We know what we like. A little bit of fucking, like half a finger in the ass. I'll make both of you guys come in 2 minutes. No fucking problem. Blowjob one time.
Oh my God. You don't need no practice. It does make sense though.
It makes sense, yeah.
Don't.
I know what I like.
Dude, I'm not shitting you guys. If you give me $50 and a Slurpee, I can make you guys come in under 2 minutes. No problem.
What's a Slurpee for?
You get a little parched afterwards.
I like in the hypothetically you're swallowing. Is that what's happening?
I'm not a fucking loser. Give me that shit.
Yeah, bro. Yo, G's up. You know what I mean? If you're gonna suck dick, suck dick.
Yeah, man, get in there.
That's what I'm saying, dude. If you're gonna do it already, just fucking do it right.
You really think you'd be better at giving a blowjob the first time?
Yes. It's not even close.
The confidence that you have makes me question like just a lot of things about you. Not that like anything silly like you're gay, but just like the fact that you think that you're like, I know what I like, I'd be amazing at it. Your confidence is amazing.
Watch me.
I don't want to watch it, yo.
2 minutes, buddy. 2 minutes.
With your hair, your Cinderella man hair.
You don't have confidence in your blowjob case?
I don't know.
I think I'd be great at it. I'm gonna give it a buck.
Just be honest with me.
The problem is the want to, but if you could like hypnotize me into thinking I wanted to suck dick, I think I'd be fantastic at it.
Yeah, of course. That's what I'm saying. I'm not like willy-nilly out here sucking dicks, but like if you put a gun to my head or gave me like $10 and a ride home, I'd suck dick.
If I gave you $10 and I was like, look, there's a guy, and you're like, sold on right there, I'm in.
Why would someone who put a gun to your head also give you $10 and a ride home?
I said or.
Oh, or okay, got
Yeah.
you. Okay. Oh, yeah. Oh,
That is
God,
funny
what else
now.
was
I'm imagining someone putting a gun to your head and giving you a ride home and $10, and you have to blow home.
That's fun. Case, how's the relationship going, man? That's the stuff I want to hear about.
Relationship's good, man. Everything's good. It's nice being in a relationship. I feel weird how long I stayed being out of a relationship. It's just so normal to be in one now. And I don't know. I think how easy it is for you to like have fun and how lazy you are. I think those are the two biggest factors to like, I guess, whether or not you'll get in a relationship or like grow up, you know? Like I was living in an area where I was really close to like access to like going out all the time. And I think that made me like kind of stunted my growth for a while.
Because you were out here trying to like sniff vaginas and not like actually look for love?
I was sniffing left and right, you know, a couple butts, couple vaginas, you know, things were happening. I was out there. Akaash, me and Akaash were living together at the time.
Oh, buddy, Case was a wild one. He was out there.
I'm so calm now. Like nothing's going on. I meditate. It's like it was like almost like that was a different man.
Are you still the craziest person on earth?
Probably.
No, even that's a calmer answer than you used to give. Before, if you ever called Case crazy, he'd be like, "Oh, I'm crazy," but you're crazy.
Yeah.
And then you just go over the top of.
Yeah, but a lot of times I just like to me was like it's like the funnier way to respond when someone calls you crazy. Crazy.
Yo, this is what Kevin Ryan told me this story, and it really solidified how crazy you are. You guys are having a conversation.
Who is it?
They're eating bagels and coffee. Kevin Ryan, funny Philly comic. They're getting bagels and coffee. Case has his bagel with cream cheese. As they're talking, casually dips his bagel with cream cheese into his coffee and eats it. And if that's not the single craziest thing I've ever heard in my life, I don't know what is.
I stand by this, and we can talk about this. I'm so excited you brought it up. I will dip a bagel with cream cheese into coffee for the rest of my life. I don't care who you are, what you think is normal. I grew up seeing it, okay? This is normal. I grew up on Long Island. There was a big place called Bagel Boss. I saw a bunch of people dipping everything into cream cheese, okay?
No.
I might have saw someone dip an egg sandwich into cream cheese.
What a stupid fucking Long Island name for a bagel shop.
Bagel Boss.
I'm the fucking bagel boss, huh?
Oh, hey, remember the guy, the little short guy? That was the Bagel Boss. That was that guy.
Oh,
Was he the owner?
oh
That guy is a great example of like the guy that him and the guy that beat him up are great examples of people from Long Island. Like the girl's like, as he's beating him up, he's like, you don't have to hit him. He's like, fuck that. He's fucking knocking him.
Why did he fight him again?
Because he was talking shit, and then the guy wouldn't stop talking shit, and then the guy was like, and then a guy who was probably was just looking to fight somebody. He was like, this is a perfect opportunity for me to do violence to another man. Perfect.
yeah.
I'm gonna do
That's
this.
what's up.
That's all it was.
That's
The guy was just in there.
I thought the Bagel Boss dude, did he blow up because of like a viral video type shit, or was it?
Yeah, he's getting beaten up, right?
Him getting beaten up at a Bagel Boss while he was like yelling that she laughs at him. I see you laughing. You smiling. You think it's funny? It's so short. He's like, yeah, laughing. He's like, you always laugh. You never give me any respect. Just because I'm so short. You think it's funny. All you girls think it's funny. Oh, it's hilarious. Look at the short guy asking me out. Like, it's not unfunny what he's doing.
How he can't get pussy because he's short, and he just started ranting about it, and then he just got
look,
which is hilarious.
It is really funny. Akaash, you're a little low. You don't have these, do you?
Nah.
These, it was funny, but then you realize that the guy has a YouTube where he does this. He goes into places and get into arguments and blows up. So you're like, oh, I was played. I felt like so played. I was like, oh, I thought this was hilarious. This guy does this.
The Bagel Boss guy freaks out, or
The Bagel Boss guy goes into places and like he gets into like argument altercation type things. Yeah.
oh,
I'll dip a bagel and cream cheese into a cup of coffee.
You know how fucking stupid you would sound if you went to a coffee shop and you were like, hey, let me get a coffee with sugar and cream cheese? That's what you're doing.
No, it's not. I'm dipping it in. I'm
What do you
giving it a
think
little
happens with
taste,
cream cheese after
baby.
you dip it in?
I'm just giving it a little flavor.
We'll splash of cream cheese. You fucking
No,
animal.
I'm giving the bagel a little sweetness from the coffee. And a little coffee.
well, get a blueberry bagel, you fucking idiot.
Yeah, man. What are you
You
smelling?
Blueberry. What the hell are you talking about?
Also, you drink your coffee black. What the hell sweetness are you getting out of that?
No, I don't drink it black. I used to put milk and sugar. Actually, funny enough, you asked me, Mike, how's my relationship going? I stopped drinking sugar in my coffee
Oh, God.
because I put sugar in my coffee. And my girlfriend said, that's how much sugar you put in your coffee? And I said, yeah. Why? And then she goes, you're not embarrassed? I honestly couldn't stop laughing. It was so funny.
You're not embarrassed.
I go, why would I be embarrassed how much sugar I put in my coffee? And she just goes, no reason.
Oh, my God. That's great.
I gotta say, I switched to no sugar, and she's right. Holding it over people's head that they use sugar is so much more delicious than actual sugar. It's great. Just going up to people like, what is that, 3 sugars? You put sugar in your coffee, huh? Oh, okay, that's okay.
Case, I will forever remember this memory. Do you remember when we were on the road and we went to Dunkin' Donuts and the guy in front of us at Dunkin' Donuts got a large coffee, 9 sugars, 9 creams.
11.
It was 11?
11 creams, 9 sugars.
Jesus.
Or like 12 creams and 9 sugars. Yeah, something like that.
Whatever. And then I was losing my mind, and you said, look at his arm. And he had a swastika on his arm.
Whoa.
Me and Mike, I think we looked at each other like, makes sense. Like the second we saw the swastika, we're like, oh, that's what a Nazi would order.
Dude, it was, I can't even fathom how much sugar and how much cream that is.
The guy, he was missing all of his front teeth too.
Well, that's for
Yeah,
me.
that's for sure. Yeah, there's no way he's got front teeth.
My favorite part of that was, the reaction, the reveal that he's a Nazi, the confused look on the Dunkin' Donuts woman's face as she looks at the guy like, what, like, I don't even know how to, and he just looks at her like, I've handled this before. Just top it off with coffee, sweetheart. He said it like he does it every morning.
9 creams? How many ounces of cream? That's like a half an ounce.
It's essentially a full cup of cream and sugar that you top off with coffee.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
I
mean, like,
respect this guy on a certain level. I mean, it's ice cream.
You know, it was so funny. He had
It's an
swastikas.
affogato.
You're right. It. He had people's names tattooed on his neck too.
Yeah.
And that. Oh, Mike, do you remember? So actually, we didn't see the swastikas first. He ordered, and either before or after, right after he ordered, the first thing I said, I looked at Mike and I said, "What kind of guy has names tattooed on his neck?" I go, "You think people died?"
He looked like a doodle pad. This guy had fucking tattoos everywhere.
Dude, and then when he turned all the way and you saw the swastikas, you saw on like above his tattoos of people's names, he had like the Nazi birds. He had like the you know the eagles.
They got birds?
Yeah, they got like the fucking you know the birds fucking do that shit.
Yeah, is it?
You know the Nazi bird, it fucking shit's just like this. It's like, oh, I hate Jews. Wah!
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Seeing Nazis in New York always throws me. It's just like, this is
I'm like, what do you think? How do you think you're not going to get beat up? This is the most liberal town on the planet.
how do you afford to live here? That's my question.
Dude, racism pays, baby.
Yeah, but like fake racism, like Candace Owens racism, where you're doing it for the check. Like real racists are poor.
Do you think
That's true.
she believes in anything that she says, Akaash?
No. No, apparently she filed a lawsuit when she went to like Harvard or Stanford or whatever for like an anti-racism thing. But she said, I've never experienced racism in my life. And then Amin Al-Hassan has a whole thread of like screenshots that he probably posted from somebody else, but who cares? And it's her like saying, I've never experienced racism in my life, so I don't know what everybody's talking about. And then 5 years ago, she filed a lawsuit against Harvard or Stanford or something like that about being discriminated against. And then she has articles from like 3 years ago when she was a blogger calling Trump a clown. We shouldn't elect this guy. He's unelectable. We don't even take him seriously, whatever. Like, it's all an act.
Wow.
Fascinating, man.
I think all these guys are actors. I think Tommy Lahren is an actor to a large degree.
How is it?
I think Rush Limbaugh is an actor to a large degree.
But I believe Tommy more than I believe Candace.
Yes. Yeah, Candace is absolutely she's just doing it for a check, and she's getting paid.
Yeah.
Who was it? She DM'd some guy. Do you remember this? Tommy Lahren? Some guy, she was saying some stuff that was like, what'd you say?
Nothing. He said nothing at all. Oh my gosh.
She DM'd some guy and the guy like posted on Twitter. And she was like, she was like, being like, you know, we can talk about it in person if you want. And you're like, no, bitch, I'm not gonna like, fuck you. You know what I mean? Basically, it was like, what do we have to talk about? You know, you're completely against.
Right.
The guy was black, and she said some shit like that was like, you know, normal talking points on her show.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. Again, I think she's an actor, but I don't think she's as smart. I think Candace Owens is smart, and I think she's getting paid.
I only just found out about her mostly from that Chappelle thing.
Oh yeah.
He mentions her, and I was like, who is she? And then I did very little research.
Her response, actually, Don Lemon's and her response, both to what Chappelle said, was literally the same thing. They're both like, he's my favorite comic, so to be memorialized in one of his specials, I feel great about it. Blah, 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 blah. They didn't, like,
That's what you say.
Right. Yeah. But they didn't like actually, they didn't discuss what he was saying.
Yeah, of course not.
Oh, it's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course not.
But that's evidence. They always do that. They evade the actual point that of the question they get asked. I was just watching that lady. I don't know I don't watch. I was about to be like, I don't watch the government. There was some lady talking for Trump, and they were like, "What do you think about the Bolton thing?" And the guy goes, "What do you think about these 4 people all said this about the president?" And then, of course, instead of answering that, she just goes, "Well, Bolton is this, Bolton is that." And the guy goes, "Look, I asked you what all 4 of these people to acknowledge that. That was the question." And then she wouldn't answer the question. She kept going, "Well, this one guy is a liar or whatever." And it's like, that's just fucking like normal now. It's so normal that no one even sees it anymore.
Yeah. Well, How's your body looking?
My body? It's looking,
Yeah.
honestly, dude, it's looking really good. And it's because I I think quarantine's been pretty good about it. 'Cause I had like I follow like exercise bands, like a pull-up bar, and I'm just doing a bunch of push-ups and eating a lot of protein, dude. I got these new vitamins. I think they're really fucking helping me. I look good. I'm cut the fuck up, dude. Mad bitches love it.
Nice.
You guys want me to do a shirt on or something?
It looks like that's the direction we're headed in.
Wait, Case, are you still doing dieting tips from everybody on Earth?
I've no, but I could. You got some stuff. I'll do it.
How's your workout routine coming?
I work out 5 hours a week. That's about it.
5 hours?
Yeah, I go an hour a day, 5 times a week. Because out of boredom during the quarantine, I did actually do not diet things for any purpose other than like I was bored. So like for one day I would do like gluten-free. One day I'd just be like, all right, today I'm not gonna have sugar. All right, I was bored. I was like, all right, maybe I'll feel. You have nothing else to do, There was times where it was just like, especially in like the meat of like the beginning, where people were just like, oh, okay, everything stopped. You're not sure what to do, so.
Yeah, my motivation is non-existent at this point. Early on, yeah. Now it's just like I ain't doing nothing. It's a real problem.
You guys don't feel like shit if you don't work out? Like I feel like a pile.
I wish I had that.
So you feel?
I had that.
I
think over time I'll get anxious and stuff like that, and then I'll need to do something. And I feel good when I work out, but if I don't, I'm fine for a while.
Yeah.
If I don't work out for 2 days, I start like I feel like depressed. Like I feel super low.
I wish I had that.
Yeah, it's a great way to keep yourself fit, but I feel better. Like I'll say that. I mean, I feel now that I've been doing this, I don't think I'm gonna go back to not doing it.
Right.
Because it's just like you just feel better. Your body works like better. You sleep better. Everything's better. But it's not like when I stop for like sometimes I'll do 4 hours a week and whatever those 3 days like I don't feel as good, but it's not like bad, It's not like oh fuck I feel like I'm gonna die.
Yeah, I usually get really good sleep, dude. This quarantine I haven't because I got this dog, so my sleep has been fucked, dude.
The dog's keeping you up?
Yeah, bro. Like potty training a dog is a nightmare, bro. Like I'm literally getting up like. Like when I first got a dog, I had to get up every 2 hours to let her out of the crate to pee or shit, or she would pee or shit in the fucking crate. And then finally we got to a point maybe like 3 weeks ago where she can go until like, I put her in the crate at 12 and she can go till like 6. So which is like a dream comparatively to what I was doing, but I'm still not getting like a solid chunk of sleep.
Yeah.
Like, I'm getting like 7-8 hours. Like I can't wait for this bitch to be able to do like, it's like 8 a.m.
A puppy's a lot of work, yo.
Yeah.
How long does it take until you're done with this part of raising the puppy?
Probably like 6 months. I probably have like another 2 months.
6 months?
Yeah.
It's a dog.
See, that's what I'm saying. Case don't like dogs.
7 years in 1 year, right?
Yeah.
So it's not like a baby after like 6 months, right? It's like 3.5 years old.
Yeah.
It's a baby.
It's a baby.
It's not an infant.
Now you're just like backtracking to make your argument make sense.
I think it made sense the whole time. It's not an infant. 3.5 years old.
You didn't
Like
say
3.5 years old. They're just walking around getting jobs, taking SATs,
starting businesses, paying taxes, doing everything.
Yeah.
I just mean like, I feel like you can't get at this point. You still have to like, you can't just give him a pee pad or something.
Dude, of course you give him a pee pad, but you don't want to continue. You don't want to continue with that behavior of like, oh, I can just go in the house. Because you give him a pee pad and then just get used to going in the house all the time. So at some point you have to take the pee pad away and then fucking deal with that.
So why is it so much work right now? You have to like wake up to take him outside, or
I wake up to take him outside, which is now at this point it's not a huge deal. But then just throughout the day, I live alone, right? So throughout the day, I literally have to watch the fucking dog. And I have like this new bell thing that she's using, like on the door, so she has learned to like hit the bell when she has to go out. But that's a new like in the last week. So once that action gets super ingrained in her, then it's going to be way easier because then she can signal me when she has to go out.
I gotta try that, yo. I gotta try to teach my dog that
Dude,
bell shit. Hot.
It took me like 2 weeks of consistently just like making her hit the bell before I opened the door every single time I took her out, gave her a treat every time she hit the bell, and then they just learn.
How you do the first time? You just picked up her paw and put it on there?
Say again?
How'd you do it the first time? You just picked up her paw and hit it?
Yeah. Well, the how you do it the very, very first time is you take the bell, like just put her like in the living room, whatever, and just hold the bell, like hold the string, and then how to hit it. And when she hits it, give her a treat. Hit the bell, treat. Hit the bell, treat. So then she gets used to hitting the bell. Makes a sound, and then you can put it on the doorknob, and then you do the same thing with that, and then she gets used to hitting the bell, you get a treat, so then she gets used to just hitting the bell, and then you start instilling like hit the bell means go outside. So just it's like a slow progression. It's a super annoying, dude, but like we're almost to a point now. In the last like 2 days, she's been pretty good at it, and I think maybe like another 2 weeks, she'll just be like 100. Like, dude, when she does that all the time, I'm gonna fucking come on myself. It's gonna be great.
Yes, that's a dope thing.
Because then what happens? You don't have to do anything.
I
You
don't
don't
have
have to guess when she has to pee. You just know.
Yeah, I don't have to watch the fucking dog the whole time. That's the like I'm in the middle of editing, and then I look over and she's peeing on the rug because I'm not there. So it's like
Oh, so she won't even bark?
that's she won't. She barks when she's in her crate if she has to go out, but if she's not in her crate, she doesn't let me know. So the bell is like a way of her signaling me.
And okay, so like you have a dog and you have to do this when they're a puppy, but like it doesn't work the way like it works like maybe a little bit with humans where like if she's a little bit older, it'll be easier to teach her once she understands.
No, I mean you.
Or you like have to do it as they're getting older the whole time.
I mean you can, but it just won't be potty trained. I mean like you can potty train the dog as whenever you want, but like a dog you don't want a 2-year-old dog that's not potty trained. I mean that's fucking nightmare.
Oh no, I was just saying like you wait 7 months and then go, okay, I can potty train her now in like a week, as opposed to like constantly trying like the whole time.
I mean, it's that whole like can't teach old dogs new tricks shit. It's like it's much better. It's like a little kid with language. It's easier to learn a language when you're 6 months versus when you're 22 years old.
Right about that, Blau. You're right about that.
Yo, so many people got dogs during the quarantine.
So many dogs are dead now because of it.
We thought about getting a second. We're still kind of thinking about getting a second.
Really?
Yeah, just so like if we're gone for a long time, Happy has someone to play with. He's not home alone.
What kind of dog are you gonna get to play with Happy?
I don't know. That's the thing. And Happy's like me. He's little, but he's mad alpha, even though he shouldn't be. You know what I mean? He's gonna get himself in a lot of trouble thinking he's bigger than he is.
What about like a French bulldog?
So, I don't know. French bulldogs are cute as hell, but they slobber.
Oh yeah.
They slobber and they also have health problems too.
What kind of dog do you have, Mike?
I have a half Chihuahua, half Pomeranian.
Ooh.
The best pure breed dog is a golden retriever or a it's not even a golden doodle. It's not even pure breed, but that's another.
Oh,
one.
you would get a big dog?
No, I don't know. Probably not. But just like we'd go to an adoption shelter. We didn't adopt Happy. I think I would try to adopt this time for sure. And see if there's other dog we get along with.
Happy way.
70 pounds.
Why would you adopt? Save a dog's life or something?
Yeah, because it's just like he's buying the dogs, these puppies, like when they grow out, I don't know what happens to them when some of them will just kill the dog. Even like a humane place, I don't know what they're gonna do when the puppy's too old and nobody wants them. Then I guess they just go to a shelter and just overrun the dogs.
Bro, the puppy place that I got my dog at, the person told me like what they do with like pregnant dogs. So essentially, if they find a pregnant dog, whatever, and they give it to the shelter, if the puppy place doesn't take the puppies, they just like kill the mom dog pregnant. Huh? That's,
really?
Yeah, dude. And that's like a specific puppy place that I got my dog at. They got the litter. They get most of their litters from like dogs that are in the pound. That like have dogs in the pound.
Mm.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I used to know this kid that worked at a place called Shake a Paw. And
That's the worst. That's the worst story. That's the worst.
You've heard this story? You remember it?
Multiple times. It's the worst story.
Yeah. I like telling it because I'm obsessed with Akaash.
Hold on,
Well, they stick them in a freezer.
Yeah, and then the guy goes, "I
no,
come to work."
I honestly, no. That's
No,
it's,
no. The point.
I'm muting my computer while you tell the story.
No, I'm not telling the story. I'm just saying the kid was complaining like, "I got to show up to work, and you don't tell me this is what my job is. Like, I have to fucking
no, don't say
do
it.
this." He's like a 7th grader. It's kind of fucked up to make a 7th grader do that.
Yeah.
You have a job in 7th grade, you fucking liar.
How old are you in 7th grade?
12.
Yeah, you work. But then people were like 13, 14, you could start working.
14, you could do the grocery carts.
Yeah, that was the first job, right? Grocery?
Yeah, I did Target when I was 16.
All right, must have been 8th or 9th grade then.
Yo, speaking of adoption, have you guys seen this movie Instant Family?
No.
No.
Buddy, it's so fucking good. I can't even tell you. You guys got to see this movie. It's so good.
What is it on? Amazon Prime and Hulu?
Amazon Prime, you can stream that bitch. We got all the services. Stream it. It's so good.
Yo, Amazon Prime and Hulu is a lie. It's the same streaming service, minus Handmaid's Tale.
Nah, Hulu got a bunch of sitcoms, and then you can stream commercials, like sitcoms that are on now, or like TV shows that are on now, and you can stream them.
Oh. Wait, so what happens in Insta Family? They just adopt a family?
Yeah, it's get Mark Wahlberg and Rose Byrne from Bridesmaids, the English girl, like the posh one.
Yeah.
Then they're like they adopt. It's just watch the movie. It's
It's
so
good.
It's funny. It's good.
Oh, it's funny.
Heartwarming. Yeah, it's like a heartwarming movie, but they do a good job of, like the Marvel movies aren't comedy, but they do a good job of putting comedy in it.
Yeah.
I feel like that's what this is. It's not a comedy, I don't think. I think it's based on a true story, but like, it's not a comedy per se. I think it's like a heartwarming movie, but they do a good job of putting humor in it.
Mark Wahlberg just went from like Transformers to like doing family movies now. It's crazy.
He's great.
Daddy's Home? You watch Daddy's Home?
Daddy's Home is fantastic. I love that movie.
I was laughing out loud at Daddy's Home, especially at
the other guys. Also great. Was watching The Other Guys last night. Also great movie.
That's a great movie.
Mark Wahlberg. Wait, Case, you told me the story about Mark Wahlberg's hate crime, right? And how he went to jail.
Yeah.
But didn't you say the guy and him are like really close now?
I don't remember. He like made the guy lose his eye, man. I don't know how close you're gonna be with that guy. Maybe you're scared of him. That's why he's friends with him.
Yeah, but I remember you telling me it's like some kind of redemption tale.
Yeah, because now he like yeah. I mean, he knows what he did was wrong. He's not like still a monster, He like gives back to the community and he does a bunch. He like goes to church and like seems like he tries to be faithful to his wife. And he has all these weird things on Instagram where I'm like, all right, man, cool. Like he's up at like really early working out all the time. And, he's like The Rock. He's like motivation, family, work hard, discipline, like all this shit is like that.
Hold on. So, Case, what is this hate crime thing?
He like beat up an Asian guy when he was like a kid, and the guy lost his eye.
Yeah, this is real. It's a real thing.
It's real, man. I'm not making it up.
Get that shit up, dude.
I'm serious. Hold up.
No, it's real.
I can stay there right now.
That's not fucking real, dude.
It's real. It's real. Are you pretending you don't think it's real so you can get away with laughing at it?
Okay, so this says don't.
Not really. In Akaash, that's not what I'm doing.
It's hilarious. Is independent.co.uk a good website to?
No.
No, but it's a real story.
I'm trying. Okay. In 1986, a 15-year-old Mark Wahlberg and 3 friends were charged for chasing 3 black children, playing them with rocks while yelling, "Kill the N-words," until an ambulance driver intervened. All right, that's one story.
There's more?
And a seemingly unrelated incident 2 years later, 1988, Wahlberg attacked. This is the part. I feel like everyone in the 80s got lucky because he attacked 2 Vietnamese people, but it says while high on PCP. That's a get out of jail free card, man. No one's gonna say shit to you. Doesn't matter how racist you were or crazy. You're like, he was high on PCP. It seems,
Yeah, what are you gonna do, man?
He said he called one man everything's like, the little asterisks, but it says Vietnam effing S. I don't know.
Oh, probably
Oh
SLA.
yeah. I forgot about. Yeah. Anyway,
Can we talk about like relationships or something?
we will.
I mean, all these topics we're talking about are so fucking insane.
I know. So he got charged with attempted murder, and a couple days later he hit a guy named Johnny Trin in the eye. The same day, officers reported using racial slurs to describe both men. Anyway, Mark Wahlberg is so good in Deadly Home. It's a great movie. Dude, that scene when all the dads are freaking out because the temperature's not being controlled is one of the funniest things I've ever seen in my life.
Wait, what scene is that?
Daddy's Home 2, when Mark
I have
Wahlberg's
not
there.
seen, I have not seen the sequel, buddy. I saw the first
It's so funny. It's got Mel Gibson. It's got Mark
one. Hey,
Wahlberg.
why don't you look up what Mel Gibson did?
We all know what Mel Gibson did.
I don't know. What did he do?
He made a fantastic series of action movies called Lethal Weapon. That's what he did.
That's true. You're not wrong about that.
Yeah, we could talk about something more lighthearted, Mike.
Guys,
Yeah.
I saw Get Him to the Greek like a couple of days ago. Do you guys remember that movie?
Yeah, I didn't like it too much.
Dude, there was moments where I was fucking dying. Like,
Wait, when, you saw it last week?
I saw it like 2 days ago.
You saw it 2 days ago?
Yeah, I saw it 2 days ago.
You saw it 2 days ago.
I saw it 2 days ago.
I haven't. I think I saw Instant Family on Friday, so 3 days ago, and then I re-saw it on Saturday.
Right.
You saw it on Amazon or you saw it on Hulu?
I saw it on Amazon Prime. What did you saw it on, Blau?
I'm gonna look up Mel Gibson. Hold on.
You know what he did?
I didn't think it was that funny.
You know what's great?
Get him to the Greek.
I never think about this, but sometimes people look up. I feel like people use like Mel Gibson. That's like if you're anti-Semitic, but you can't say something anti-Semitic. You know what I mean? You could just be in a situation and be like, so guys, I'm confused. What did Mel Gibson do? Just have. Can someone explain to me exactly what Hitler thought, though? I'm confused.
Oh, that's good.
I never forget when I was in college. I talked about this in the last podcast I did. This kid in my history class or whatever the fuck class it was, I forget what the teacher said. He said something. This kid walked in or he was in the class and the kid just yelled, "The Jews!" And then he got kicked out of class. I never saw him at the college again.
That'll do it. Too.
Did I ever tell you guys the story when I was in fucking high school and I was late for class and I ran in and I was just trying to be funny and I go, they're shooting.
Oh my God.
Like, but it was a realistic, like, my teacher was like, go to the principal, like, immediately. And I literally stuck my head out and go, what? Like, I didn't get it. Like, I was just like.
Yeah, I mean, it's a different.
Like, put your phone on silent. Thanks.
That was like 20 years ago, so it's different. It was different. Yo, lighthearted topic, guys, and then I should probably get going. So I'm getting to bed, and I think I don't have to pay for it for flagrant.
Yeah.
So I want to get crazy. I want to get the nice mattress with the double adjustable. Both sides adjust however you want it to.
Oh, you're going all the way in.
But to do that, to get both sides to adjust independently, I can't buy a king-size mattress. I got to get 2 twins. That's not worth it, right?
I have a better idea for you. Sleep in separate bedrooms.
Love the idea. Got a 1-bedroom.
Sleep in the living room and put a bed in there.
We are not above that. But in the meantime, what should I do? The problem with 2 twins is it's like you got to buy 2 sets of bed sheets. It's just going to look kind of whack all the time.
Yeah, it's stupid.
You got to go king, right?
But what? God damn it. Sorry, guys.
Yeah, Mike, just put your phone on silent for God's sake.
Yeah, why are you having to help us about this?
My buddy, my phone is on silent. My computer is what's making the noise.
Oh, you're an idiot. I forgot. Anyway.
Case?
Yeah, Mr. Black and White picture. Go ahead. Are you going to yell at me really dramatically?
No, I'm not. I just need you to paint your walls, buddy. I need you to.
Guys, seriously.
Akaash, very simple. Get a California king. It's big enough where you can. It's like you have a divorce already. It's great. You're very far apart from each other. California King? It's like she left years ago. You're all the way on the other side. It's amazing.
What's the size difference between a California King and
I think it's like four. I think it's the same. Actually, I think it's actually the same width, but like six inches longer.
What is that? I'm 5'7".
It makes no sense, but it feels bigger.
Hold on,
Mentally, you feel like you have your space.
So Akash,
Yeah.
back to the actual original question. So you need two. You're gonna get it for flagrant, but the only way that you can get two adjustables is you have to get two twins. That's a nightmare.
The only way they can adjust independently. Otherwise, if it's one king and the adjustable, if I adjust, it's adjusting the whole mattress.
I mean, dude, you don't want two twins. Think about how small a twin is.
Well, two twin XLs would be the same size as a king. It just looks weird, I think, because it's just like you can't buy one set of bed sheets because then if you adjust one side, the other side bed sheet is gonna, you know what I mean? Like,
Oh, right. But you're not gonna have two. Are you gonna have two separate like duvets?
that's what I'm saying. I think we would have to do. We could have one comforter for both of us because we'll put them together and it'll seem like one bed unless you look close and you see the line.
Yeah, I think it's totally fine, man. I think if you get one duvet, it's not gonna look weird. If you have two sets of bed sheets, no one's gonna know. You know what I mean? It's fine.
I can't do I don't know anything about the computer connected to the phone. I don't know anything about that.
That was the oldest thing you've ever said, guys.
I just don't like the idea that my phone's on my computer at the same time. I like it separate. I don't need my messages, especially my texts, going on my computer. I don't like it.
It's really nice.
Is it? I don't need some fucking schmuck at my house seeing my mom texting me something. I like my privacy.
What is your mom texting you?
Hi. I don't know. I don't care what it is. I like my privacy. I'm a creep. I just want my privacy. I don't want people, even if my mom just saying hi, I don't need people knowing my business.
Who's by your computer so often?
Yeah,
So
not
Case
that many.
Mad
It's
is
not even
weird
that
about
often.
his computer, yo. I remember we used to use his, when we had Case's place, people used to just come into his room, which can get annoying. But at a certain point, he started locking his computer so nobody could use it. So then his roomie, would go into his room, and I couldn't get on his computer. I have to go into my own room.
Dude, people would just come in my room, go on my computer, and then I'd be like, where's my, oh God. And everything would be like X'd out. I had like 100 windows.
Nobody X'd out anything. Don't you dare lie to the people.
You opened a bunch of extra things.
Oh, get out of here.
You know how many, with your crazy deal websites, slickdeals.net, with your weird.
Slickdeals.net is, honestly, I'm doing you a favor.
Weird.
You want to know about great websites? Yeah, that's the website.
Get a deal.
Let me say this, Case. I want to ask you this because Akaash doesn't use porn. When the quarantine first started happening and Pornhub Premium was free, did you enjoy it?
It's so funny.
Do you not know?
I didn't go back. I stopped watching porn like a while ago, and I've never gone back. And I'm better than you. You're disgusting, and you probably put sugar in your coffee. You black and white profile picture loser. Let's just make sure we get all that in the open.
Yo, how long you had that black and white profile picture up there, on Gmail? Like too long. Like you stopped being a model?
You could just have a picture. It's just that it's black and white. That's the only thing I'm making fun of. It's not the picture.
Case, you dress like a fat Old Navy mannequin.
Don't do that, Blau. Don't do This is on you.
Deflecting.
No, this is not on me. I'm not deflecting. Okay.
You're deflecting. You are deflecting.
You're really going at me. We're just talking about the color of the picture, Mike.
Yo, this is on you, Blau. This is you. We know how Case dresses. That's not the issue. A black and white picture has to have been up there for years, yo. Like years.
Yeah.
And there's never been a point at which you've been like, this is ridiculous.
No,
Is it the one with water down your face?
If we're being the water down your
Not
face,
that one.
Fucking great. It's not that one. But if we're being serious, I got no problem with it. If
How
you
did
guys
you take that picture with water running down your face?
listen, because I'm from Washington D.C., dude. I don't know.
Washington.
No, but real talk. What, did you take that picture in a shower? Like, what's the situation
You
there?
not know the story behind this fucking photo?
No. Let's tell this, and then I gotta go.
Yeah. So a dude approached me at the gym.
Yes, this makes perfect sense.
Mike has 100 stories that begin this way. You have been approached at the gym by so many men. It's crazy. Go ahead.
He goes, hey, you look like a model. I'm a photographer. You want to take some shots? And I'm stupid, and I'm fucking 23, and I go, hey, let's do it, baby.
God.
So this guy, fucking a week later, we go to my apartment, starts taking photos. Everything's super normal on the roof, in the lobby. Everything's fine. And then somehow he goes, I think we should do something with water. I think it's really, really cool looking. I go, all right, cool. So he says, all right, so let's get in the shower, get in your boxers.
Wow.
Yes, buddy. And so the water's running, so the water's coming down my face, and he's taking pictures. And in the middle of him taking pictures, he goes, all right, so just take your boxers off. And I go, no. And he goes, no, just take your boxers off. And then I go, hey man, no. Like, I'm not gonna fucking do that. And then I'm so dumb. At that moment, dude, the story's not even over.
That's crazy.
Then at this moment, I go, oh, fuck. This dude's in my apartment. I don't know him. Like, now it's getting kind of fucking weird. So the whole time before this, he never told me how much these pictures were going to cost. He just kept avoiding it, right? So after the photo shoot's over, I'm literally in a fucking a t-shirt. This sounds like some Terry Crews shit. But I'm in my t-shirt and a fucking towel. We're sitting on the couch, and I go, hey, man, like, how much are these photos going to be? He goes, man, honestly, we can do a trade. And I go, a fucking trade? What do you mean a trade? And he goes, hey, man, it's all good. All you'd have to do is lean back.
What the
fuck? And
that is a fantastic deal.
I'll tell you what a better deal is. I said no. I started to flip my fucking shit because the dude wasn't like, I'm not a big person, but he was smaller than me. So like, I was like, get the fuck out of my apartment, blah, blah, blah. I started freaking out. And then he goes, no, I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry, but we can just be friends. I still want to be friends, blah, 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 blah. So eventually I just kick him out, right? And then like a couple of days later, he texts me. He goes, hey, man, I still have your pictures if you want them. I'm sorry I did that. Like, a lot of models are cool with that, but it's all good. Like, just meet me at Starbucks. I'll give you the pictures. So we met at Starbucks, and he gave me the pictures. So essentially, I did the whole thing for free. But I will remember that moment till the day I die. All you have to do is lean back.
That's surreal, dog.
Yeah, can you explain though? What would you do if you? I'm trying to imagine.
He's gonna blow Blau, buddy. What are you thinking?
I know, but what does it mean, lean back? Like lean back into his dick?
No, relax, bro. Just relax.
Oh, some of that slang you kids use, huh?
God.
I got the clip. There we go. I didn't know what lean back meant. You know what's crazy is that you're a guy sitting in a wet t-shirt and a towel, talking to another man going, so mister, how much is this gonna cost? So mister, what's the price of these pictures?
Wait, when did you get out of that shower? Did you get out right when he said take your boxers off, or did you stay there and take more pictures?
No, the second time he said take your boxers off, I go, come, this is over, bro, and I got out. But it took two. It took two.
Two's a lot.
Yeah.
What did you think when you were in your boxers, taking a shower?
I thought
like this is perfectly normal.
You're victim blaming. No, I'm kidding. You're right. What the fuck were you thinking?
Dude, I
You
literally
can't victim blame your friend. Who can you victim blame?
That's true.
You know?
I literally
one guy get away with it.
Oh, fuck. I'm a model. I thought that's what you did. I thought that's what you did.
You're like, oh
my God.
That's what the models do.
Oh my God, that's so good. All right.
That is so good. That's crazy.
All right, guys.
All right, guys. Guys, plug what you want to plug and let's get out of here.
But Blau, plug your shit.
Oh, if you want to get me on social media, any of that shit is Blau Comedy, BLAU Comedy, and podcast every Wednesday and Friday called Stiff Socks.
Yep. Same. My shit is all my name, Akaash Singh, AKAASHSINGH. Podcast is Flagrant 2 on Tuesdays and Fridays. Case, we should do this again. This was fun.
This was fun, man. Also, Akash, you have stand-up. He's releasing on your
On my YouTube,
Instagram.
Yeah.
Same thing for
Akaash
Mike.
Singh on Instagram, on YouTube, whatever. It's all there.
Yeah, you guys are releasing stand-up on a regular basis. That's amazing. And, yep, that was it, guys. Thanks for listening. This was a good time. Bye.